we're here with AK Durable Supply Co., who make a ton of amazing accessories, but are also making boards and foils. So Clinton here is going to give us the lowdown on some of the new gear and start with the tracer and plasma foils.
Yeah, so our product line is a 3-foil lineup. We have a low aspect, which is the track, a medium aspect, which is the tracer, and a high aspect, which is the plasma.
Awesome.
We've done a huge amount of work on the new tracer.
Yeah.
And essentially for us, we've really seen, the accessibility on the foils moving forward in terms of, combining a combination of pump, maneuverability, efficiency, top speed. So the tracer is really for us our absolute evolution of trying to build the best all-round foil that we can. And the secret for that is really having optimized profiles. The fully integrated, as we call the blended wing design, where we integrate the wing into the fuselage.
That also adds a lot of stiffness as well.
Yes, so that adds a huge amount of stiffness and efficiency at the same time. So we felt that those are the two key areas to focus. And, we've got a whole new system of building the foils as well, and just focused on building really lightweight, really minimalist products and really ultra efficient. So yeah, that's the new tracer. You can see the swept wingtip design, very turning orientated. So great surf foil, great for wing foiling. Great kite foil in the smaller sizes as well.
Nice.
So really an all-round product.
And then I see that, this fuselage can be swapped out, and then you also have the different tails here that can actually be adjusted for trim angle, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So we offer like 3 fuselage options at the moment. So you can really optimize that. And then the tail wings, a variety of tail wings in different sizes.
Awesome.
And also trying to sell them as a complete in the configuration that we feel works best, but then really opening up the door for whatever kind of optimization and modification people want more for specific use.
Nice. And then, so we have the plasma here as well.
Yeah, so the plasma, working into that high aspect space, you can see the much more swept forward design. They're really looking at pump foiling, very, very light wind, wing foiling, downwinding. So yeah, it's a very versatile foil in the high aspect space as well. So really pushing from our side, having more variable aspect ratios is something that we have been focusing on. So with the plasmas, again, you've got that really, really integrated connection, and it becomes essential when you get up to foils with this kind of span.
Right.
So, really focusing on all the efficiency.
This is the 1600?
This is the 1600, and this is and then we also have a 2000, which is really probably on the high end of the ranges, and then we'll look through the season at whatever sizes the feedback is that we need.
All right. So then to pair with the foils, we have a range of masts here. Looks like these are the carbon construction ones.
Yeah, so we essentially have 2 masts in our collection, if I can do the...
Great.
So we have what we call the Carbon Plus, which is an ultra-high modulus carbon construction with a hollow core. So what you get is a really lightweight foil that's extremely stiff, especially in the torsional stiffness. We did a huge amount of improvement there.
Yeah.
But in the overall stiffness just really comes down to using the absolute highest quality carbon fiber we could use. And we just realized that we wanted to have a single mast that could be as absolutely stiff as possible while still running a 16 millimeter profile. And that was very important for us to have something that's very high speed, can deal with all the speed, and that's also versatile enough that it's stiff enough to run with the bigger high aspect foils. And then of course in the smaller foils you just get like absolute performance. And that's been very, very important for us to get absolutely dialed. So we're really excited about the Carbon
very
Plus.
Clean. And you've got the pad on it as well. The attention to detail is really thought through.
Yeah, we've really also gone to like open-ended adjustments so it's easier to put on. And the other point for us is a new taper lock connection of the mast to fuselage connection, which is getting that connection absolutely as stiff as possible.
And it looks like a more affordable version here, the aluminum.
Yeah, so we run the aluminum in a variety of sizes. We generally recommend that none of the high aspect foils are used on the aluminum masts. So that is the one point to consider, although it is a very stiff mast, but it's still a 16 mil mast, which we found in terms of speed and usability was where we wanted to be. And that also comes with the taper lock connection, and that gives us reverse compatibility with our older foils, which is very important for our legacy customers, and the versatility.
It's very important. And then to pair everything together, we also have the boards behind us. Let's start with this beautiful thing, the Nomad.
So then running through the lines, we have what we call a gliding board.
Right.
So that really takes us through, light wind winging, downwinding, SUP downwinding.
Right.
And they just really are extremely versatile. And the concept with the Nomad was to build something that was long enough that you could paddle it up, long enough that it's easy to get on foil, and but then still short enough that once you're on foil, it's very, very easy to stay pumping, to keep it going.
See that here? This is a 6.6 at 90 liters.
Yeah, so there's a 6.6 7.0 at 115, which I think is a very essential size to the range.
Right.
And then you'll see also like the box positions on them are really far forward. And what that means is that when you're pumping, you've got really good swing weight in terms of balanced swing weight. So it means that the length is a lot less noticeable because it's balanced throughout the board.
No, that's something I think is very important. And having a handle as well is something when you're carrying, paddle, wings, all that stuff with a board like this, it's nice to have an easy, smooth grip.
Yeah, so we try to, again, all the attention to detail on the carry handle was a discussion point for the team, but in the end, the convenience, especially with bigger foils and dealing with surf and everything, it's nice to be able to grab the board very, very easily.
Nice. And I see that also it's very smooth, simple design, but the sharp edge to release off the water at the end.
Yeah, so we always run a strong release on the tail and then blending it all the way to what we call like a canoe nose in the front, so really soft and round, and that's very critical. Still running foot straps, the option of that, so that just makes it extremely versatile and also easier to use, and the longer boxes to accommodate as many foils from different brands as possible.
Awesome. Looks like a good all-arounder.
And then in the center of the line for us is the phaser, and this has been a real standout product for us. It goes from surf-specific sizes that are, you can use those for kiting, for winging. Yeah, so those are 36 and the 46 liter are more typical to surf style. Right. And so they're great surf foil boards, but they're also just great all-rounders. And that's the concept around what we did with the phaser. And then as you go to your medium sizes, they're more wing specific sizes. And then once you go to 90 liter, 110, 140, the biggest sizes, those are SUP crossover.
So you've got the full range for the phaser, all the volume, all the applications.
And it's just such a central product to our range. It's a really great entry. It sits perfectly between. You can see that you've got enough glide out of the shape, right, that it's easy to get going, get up on foil, and it carries the release edges. It carries the kind of the surf heritage throughout the shape. Totally. And really just super all round, super.
And this is with active carbon construction.
Yeah, so all of the boards currently run active carbon construction. So for us, that's a biaxial carbon fiber. So you get quite a responsive feel from the boards. Right. And you really get a durable and lightweight combination in the construction.
Nice. And then we've got one more here, the compact.
So the compact is this started its life really as a freestyle shape. Yeah. But also evolved into just an all-round, very, very compact style of board. It's from a 85 liter, so it's also available in larger sizes, and the smaller sizes are typical with Zavi Core. He's our development rider. He's a really great freestyler.
Oh my gosh!
And he's done a lot of work around the 46 and the 58 liter boards, as pure freestyle boards, but they're still absolutely great for free ride, specifically if you are looking for something that's really short and compact.
And what's the smallest size of this one?
The smallest size, this goes down to a 36 liter. Nice. So it's a really small board. We found with a lot of the really younger riders that was a key size for them to have something that's really pairs well with like even our 650 in the traces. So just having that really fast, easy to use. Yeah. So and that's running all the way to the 36 liter. Those small sizes of the compact, great for. For younger riders, pairing it with like our 650 in the tracer, So yeah, there's that range all the way up to the 85 and for extremely light.
And it's smart that you guys have offered so much overlap so that people can pretty much use these for multiple disciplines, and they don't have to keep buying new boards for different things. So it seems like you guys have really thought through the range and made sure that everything is placed correctly.
I mean, for us with AK, one of our focuses is building versatility into everything that we do. So you'll see our foil systems are really about versatility. We try to really build durable products,
Right.
because we want to have the kind of product that it might be
Hence the
the
name.
first product you buy,
Yeah.
and something that you can keep, and
Yeah.
something that's usable. A lot of the times we're looking at how we can increase the life of a product, maintaining forwards compatibility, backwards compatibility, and then again just building boards that even in the biggest sizes are, for example, the phases are just great boards. And we have so many people who learn on a board and then keep that as their Lightwind board, and that's that's the kind of products that we want to make, and also by having small keeping our product lines compact, it means we want to build more versatility in, because we feel like most people are just going to buy one board.
Exactly.
We want them to do as much.
And it's good that you keep everything organized and simple. And I think it's very easy to go through the product line and understand what's right for each rider.
Yeah, it is a focus for us. And I mean, it's actually much more difficult to have less products, to make them do more.
Yeah.
So we do spend more development time on each of our product lines to make sure that you can get that from them.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Clinton.
Cool.
Exciting
Thank
to see this.